3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
1 out, base is empty. Outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Bleday makes the play, and there's 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stanton with a homer in his last game.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Judge off of first with 2 away. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here it comes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Second. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Cease back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Hard hit to third. On to first. And that quickly 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ben Rice. And first offering is fouled off.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
And the 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him back in New York. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch misses. Chisholm, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Bahamas. Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 2-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Michael Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next one is off the plate, and 1-1. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Tatis stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Tying run is at first here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. And there's the strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. In the dirt. And a foul ball.
One ball.
In the dirt. There goes the runner. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7. Back at Yankee Stadium, John.
3. First base. You're out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Going back. Banks off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Stanton swings through it for strike 1. A's leading by a run. Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. That one missed. Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next for New York, Seiya Suzuki. And takes low for ball one.
One ball.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ripped into center, base hit. Stanton scores. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And another ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one's in there. And now 3-1. No outs. Runners at first and third. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, not close.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Late on that fastball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bellinger at third. Suzuki at second. Rice at first with no outs. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And they add on. It's 6-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in four. Really good job of play.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Joey Estes.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Still only one out here in the inning. Smoked into left, base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Bo Bichette stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out and a runner at second. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And Judge spoils that one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. Here's Stanton now. He is struck out and he is walked. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run homer. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a pair. It's 9-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Well, Singy, you know I'm a member of the Nerd Herd, and these are the moments I really appreciate StatCast the most. We need to know how far that one flew.
Well, I'll tell you, over 500 feet, Boog, and that's just insane. And I know we're seeing more and more power in today's game, but we just almost never see someone hit it that far. It's crazy, and it's just an unforgettable swing of the bat.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Second game. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's. Mitch Spence.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Suzuki, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Got him. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
2 strike.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 3. Grounder off the pitcher. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe. So a man at first. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. It's a bomb. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 11-1. And stepping in for the Yankees, Michael Garcia. Check swing, called strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to first. Throws to first in time. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And the next pitch is way outside. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in New York. Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Spence back to work. Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes Aaron Judge. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Line drive, base hit right field. And the postseason success continues for him. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And it's through for a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes the Judge around third. Dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the second out. Manager Ben Rice will hit next. Ball 1, no strikes. This one in the air. Schumann under it. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Max Fried will go to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result.
3.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ripped. That's back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Next to hit, Michael Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 2. This one in the air. Geloff hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for New York, Fernando Tatis Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Center field. Bleday under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. And welcome back to the ball. Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here is Aaron Judge. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away here in game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Pitch misses inside. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one lifted in the air, center field. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Well, Siggy, it wasn't